Thank you for joining us on Trainer Troy Yoga. Ready to elevate your practice? Let's make it happen together. Welcome to Trainer Troy's Yoga channel. We're all about bringing safe, enjoyable, and transformative yoga experiences right to your screen. Thank you for hitting that like button, subscribing, and sharing our videos with your friends. You're not just supporting us, you're joining a community of fellow yoga enthusiasts. Whether you're a newbie or a seasoned yogi, Trainer Troy's got your back. Our classes are crafted to suit every level, ensuring you grow stronger, more flexible, and more mindful with every session. Curious to learn more? Head over to trainertroy.com or safeyogaschool.com for all the details. Roll out your mat, take a deep breath, and let's dive into your yoga journey together. Thanks again for subscribing to the channel. See you on the mat.
Welcome to Safe Yoga School tutorial on safe options for the yoga push-up. Chaturanga Dandasana, often called a yoga push-up. We often think of it as a transition pose in our vinyasa flows. It's a powerful pose in its own right. When held longer and practiced with awareness and proper alignment, Chaturanga builds incredible strength and stability throughout your entire body.
Before we jump into the how-to of Chaturanga, let's talk about safety. Specifically, protecting your shoulders. Chaturanga can put a lot of pressure on the shoulders, so it's crucial to have proper alignment to avoid strain or injury. There were approximately 29,590 yoga-related injuries in emergency departments in the US between 2001 and 2014. Listen to your body and never push yourself beyond your limits. If you feel any pain in your shoulders or elsewhere, back off and modify the pose with knees down or blocks under shoulders or hips. Let's break down Chaturanga step by step, ensuring each movement is precise and mindful. First, start in plank pose. Feel the strength in your arms and legs. Make sure your hands are shoulder distance apart, fingers spread wide, and your body forms a straight line from head to heels. Next, engage your core, creating a solid foundation. Imagine drawing your navel towards your spine, activating your core muscles. This core engagement is key for protecting your lower back and maintaining stability. Then, shift forward with intention. Slightly shift your weight forward so your shoulders are just in front of your wrists. This prepares your body for the descent. This subtle shift is important for distributing the weight evenly across your body, ensuring balance and control. Now lower down with control. Inhale to prepare, filling your lungs with air. As you exhale, bend your elbows straight back, keeping them hugged close to your sides. This movement should be slow and deliberate. Your elbows should be pointing straight behind you, not out to the sides. Pause and breathe, feeling the strength in your arms and core. Lower your body until your chest is just a few inches above the ground. This is where the real challenge begins. Pause here, keeping your core engaged and your back straight. This position builds immense strength and focus. This is a mini hold, building strength and awareness. Hold for a breath or two, feeling the power in your body. Finally, push back up or flow through. Use your breath to guide you. From here, you can either push back up to plank pose or continue flowing through your vinyasa. Each transition should be smooth and controlled. Remember, it's better to start slow and build strength gradually. Consistency is key in mastering Chaturanga. Don't be afraid to modify the pose if needed. Using props like yoga blocks can help you maintain proper alignment and build strength safely. Let's explore how to use blocks and a wall to support your Chaturanga practice. Place 2 blocks shoulder distance apart on the floor. These blocks will serve as your foundation. You can adjust the height of the blocks depending on your needs. Higher blocks offer more support, while lower blocks provide a greater challenge. Place your shoulder on the blocks, shoulder distance apart, and come into plank pose. This setup helps you maintain proper wrist alignment. Lower down into your Chaturanga, using the blocks to control your descent and protect your shoulders. Feel the support as you engage your core. Next, let's use the wall. Stand facing a wall, about an arm's length away. The wall will act as a stabilizing force. Place your hands on the wall at chest height, shoulder distance apart. This position helps you engage your upper body muscles effectively. Bend your elbows and lower your chest towards the wall, maintaining a straight line. This movement mimics the Chaturanga, but with added support. The wall acts as a guide, helping you find the correct alignment and prevent your chest from collapsing. It ensures you engage the right muscles. Experiment with these props and find what feels best for your body. Safety first, protecting your body. Let's recap some key safety points to keep in mind when practicing Chaturanga. First, always make sure your shoulders stay above your elbows throughout the pose. Avoid letting your elbows splay out to the sides. Second, keep your core engaged throughout the entire pose. This helps protect your lower back and maintain stability. Third, don't be afraid to use blocks or a wall to modify the pose. Props are your friends and can help you build strength safely. And finally, pay attention to any pain or discomfort. If it doesn't feel right, back off and modify. By prioritizing safety and listening to your body, you can enjoy all the benefits of Chaturanga without risking injury. Practicing Chaturanga Dandasana safely and consistently offers a multitude of benefits that extend far beyond the yoga mat. This powerful pose strengthens your arms, shoulders, chest, core, and back. It builds muscular endurance and stamina. Chaturanga also improves your posture and can even boost your metabolism. But the benefits go beyond the physical. Chaturanga cultivates mental strength, focus, and determination. It teaches you to find stillness and breath in the midst of challenge. These qualities are invaluable not just in your yoga practice, but in all areas of your life. Chaturanga can be a challenging pose. It requires strength, stamina, and focus. Approach it with a sense of playfulness and curiosity. Remember, it's okay if you can't hold Chaturanga for a long time or if you need to modify it. The most important thing is to listen to your body and honor your own practice. Every time you step onto your mat, you have an opportunity to learn and grow. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small it may seem. Each step you take brings you closer to your goals, and remember, we are all in this together.
Thank you for joining me in my tutorial on Chaturanga, which can lead to much more intense postures like headstand or float backs to plank from our vinyasa sequence. But more importantly, it's the foundation of arm balancing poses like crow or crane. And if you want to build that strength in your upper body, don't be discouraged if you feel like it's something you need to work on. Do it now and start to get stronger where you are. The trick is to get yourself to feel your latissimus dorsi contracting as you bring your elbows in, just like doing a lat pull down in the gym. You want to feel those large back muscles that wrap all the way around the back engaged. My other tip is to press through the heels to feel the lower body engagement.
Now let's take a moment and watch Chaturanga in action in a Sun Salutation.
Exhale, come into a squat, Malasana pose. Let yourself move a little here, protecting the knees. Now usually we turn the feet out to frog to sit down and call that Malasana. That's a great way to open the hips, but for today, let's keep our feet straight ahead as you sit back. Then bring hands to prayer for 3, 2, 1. Release hands, frame the feet, step back 1 foot into a lunge. Press through that back heel, keeping the front knee bent forward. Press back a little bit further into that back heel. Now inhale, look up like you're at the start line of a race and you're expecting that rifle to go off, and maybe you challenge your core, no hands on the floor for 3, 2, 1. Plant your palms shoulder width apart and step that front foot back, coming into your high plank pose. As you press back through the heels, extend through the crown. Now squeeze your inner thighs like you're holding a block there. Engage your buttocks and pull your navel into your spine. Take a deep full body breath. And on the exhale, if you need the knees down, place the knees down, or not, but stop halfway. Don't go to the floor. Hold Chaturanga just like you would any other pose. Hold it. Squeeze tighter along your side body. Hold it. Then slide forward a little bit with your hips before you release to the floor. This will get your hips in a safer zone to your wrist for either a nice low cobra on the mat or big breath in, lift up, lift those knees off the floor, engage and tone through your inner thighs and buttocks in up dog. Tuck the toes and let's lift our hips. We'll push back, hips over heels. Send your hips high. Spread your fingers wide on the mat. Then press those hips a little bit higher. Move your shoulder blades away from your spine to the left and the right. Then lift your hips a little bit higher.
Extend out of your low back as you point your tailbone towards the back wall. Lift your hips a little higher. Now, keeping a micro bend in your knees, begin to sink your heels slowly, slowly, slowly. Doesn't matter if they touch, who cares? You're just pressing down energetically in that direction. Then inhale, look forward, swing one leg up and around between your hands to find that lunge again. Exhale, step off the back.
Now let's check out one with a few safer options. Exhale and come into squat. Place the hands by the feet, sitting back into your hips, heels down, little to no pressure in the knees, and keep the back of the neck long and in neutral, looking slightly forward and down at the front of your mat. Prepare for lunge. Inhale, step one leg back, press through the back heel. Engage your inner thighs, front knee over the ankle. One more breath here. Feel the stretch to that inner thigh. Next, inhale, use your legs to support you as you step the front leg back to meet the back foot. Coming into a high plank position. Pull the navel into the spine to support the low back. Tailbone slightly tucked. Inner thighs engaged. Keep that slow, steady stream of air. Supported yoga push-up. Press the knees into the mat. Lower the chest between the hands, but stop while still in control, bending the elbows alongside the body. Avoid belly flopping. Inhale, press the hips forward, tucking the tailbone slightly and coming into cobra or modified up dog. No strain in the lower back. Engage the lower body muscles for support. Lengthen through the neck. And then pause here. Find a smile on your face. Create that joy and happiness in your heart. Let it spread through the whole body. Slowly tuck the toes and go through tabletop with the knees down to transition into downward facing dog. Bringing the heels back over and down. Press the hips up and let your first down dog be moving. Find a natural sway in the hips and opening in the shoulders. Remember, we're not going for perfection here. We're feeling the body and moving where it needs to move. Lunge the opposite leg towards the front of the mat. For 3 breaths, hold. Press through that back heel. Engage your inner thigh muscles, lengthening, little to no weight in the arms. 2 more deep breaths. Longer inhale, longer exhale. On the next inhale, step up to the front of the mat and come into halfway lift. Straighten the spine, soft knees, neutral back of the neck. Exhale and forward fold. I hope I've shared some great safety tips with you and help prevent any injuries for you or anyone you may share yoga with. Thanks again for liking my videos, subscribing, and check out my books that are available on Amazon. 3 books available now, including the Yoga Teacher Training Manual. I hope to see you soon. Stay safe. Check out trainertroy.com or my author's page on Amazon, Troy Cox. See you soon.